Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our final semifinal match, second semifinal match. We have the number 1 seed taking on number 5, Sam Murray against Jordi Alonso. I'm Bean Bear. In the booth with me is Matt Miller. Matt, first of all, welcome. We saw one of the local hometown favorites go down to the 3 seed. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Obviously, he's a local boy that a lot of us were pulling for. I'm not gonna hide it. But you got to give credit to the person he played. Incredible, smart play. Really kind of kept Jake on his heels the whole time. So it well-deserved win for him.
Now, we saw the number 2 seed go down. Will we see the number 1 fall?
I don't know. That's the question, the $64,000 question, as they say. I mean, if there's somebody who's got the talent to do it, it'd be Jordi, from what I've seen so far this weekend.
Yeah. Let's take a look. We need to pay attention to the scoreboard again. I was pretty terrible in the first one.
Yeah, I'm terrible too, but we're going to be okay.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank everyone for sending us stars all weekend so far. We're seeing a lot of Z serves, Matt, with the ball flying the way it is here in Minnesota. And these courts are very fast. Wow. Look at that shot on the run.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That's pretty good.
Hey, I think I got to talk to this tournament director, see if I can get a hold of one of those tournament shirts. What do you think?
I think
she'll give me one?
I might have an in.
Might have an in.
We might have an in and get you a shirt.
Director?
Yeah,
okay.
We just got to get what size you and Pablo need.
Big old L for the big guy. Big old L for this guy. I know that. That's why I said it while you're standing really close. We're large. Yeah.
Large and large.
One's large this way, and one's large vertical, and one's large horizontal.
Don't worry about it. You're your ideal weight. If you were 6'8".
Sometimes I feel 6'8".
Back to the really good action.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the pinch is not really working here on these courts. There's a big skip by, speaking of 6'3", Jordi Alonso. The pinches are really staying up.
3-0, quick lead for Murray. Yeah, this is a couple of big boys in there playing. They cover a lot of ground, though. It's amazing for as tall as they are and how much ground they can cover, how quick they are. It's a new breed of athlete. Used to be them big, tall guys might not be as fast.
Well, these guys never played in Tier 1s.
No?
No, Sam Murray's he's a veteran on tour, number 4 player in the world, but his overall record is only 56 wins, 50 losses. You would think at the 4 ranking he'd be a lot higher, but he also won a Grand Slam. He's one of very few Grand Slam winners.
Gotcha. That was a nice little no-look back down the line.
Yeah.
Had Jordi going the wrong way.
Sam Murray sits at 28 years old against a 24-year-old Jordi Alonso. Jordi's very tall, very lanky. He really does have the perfect racquetball physique.
You wouldn't have said that 30 years ago, right?
No.
That was back in the days when the Sudsies and the Jasons, that not quite as tall and.
Point, Jordi Alonso. Yeah, well, right before them, it was the tall, lanky guys.
Okay.
Charlie Brumfield, that looked like an ace or crack ace, but Murray got it. Can't get that one. The Charlie Brumfields, the tall, lanky guys. Very nice tournament shirt here. Loving it.
Look at that. Thank you to all our partners.
Good thing it's long sleeve. It's freezing here.
Oh, my goodness. Here you go with that again. Gee, Chris. Oh, what are you pointing to that Band-Aid on your wrist? What happened there, Dean? You care to share?
I went down and out just like that rollout right there that Sam Murray just did.
Down goes Frazier on your
the-
way out to the car.
No, it was at the hotel. And it was walking in, and there was a big patch of ice, and I literally I fell, and
Sorry.
I couldn't actually fall because I would have fallen into a puddle of freezing water. And Acuna was coming out, so he helped me get up, actually.
So we'll just, when we retell the story, we'll say he tripped you. He pushed you down.
He did.
What a meanie.
No. It was interesting. Thank you guys for watching here. So,
Yeah.
go to the video replay. So, Pablo, I have to ask you off camera. Venga, 3 tortillas, 2 quesadillas, Alonso. What does that mean? I know. So Jordy wins. He's gonna get 3 tortillas, 3 tortas, not tortillas, tortas, which are very good. I've had them in Tijuana. They're so good. 4-4.
It's all tied up.
Pablo says he doesn't speak Mexican. He
No,
says
but-
that to Fabio all the time.
Nobody's quite sure what he speaks, right?
Yeah.
That was a very nice return there from Mr. Murray.
Wow, Mr. Murray.
Well, what the heck, right?
Mr.
Sam gets another point off of a good serve.
Want to say hello to my buddy back at home, Dominic Crowder, watching live back on Long Island. And hello to David Kerr. David, Sam is sporting the Culligan Water. I thought you said you were coming this weekend, so, but I didn't see you.
Did
Mind
you just
you-
see that 6 shot?
Yeah, he's crazy. Murray does that every now and then.
Man.
Wow, nice little crack. Not the right shot to take. It was right back at him.
But thankful for the crack, he got away with it.
See, this pinch is, they got to go here. Unless they're like that.
Yeah. That works. 5-6. Tend to get a little bit of that kind of the feeling out process, you know, even though they've been watching each other play and whatnot. It's a different thing when you're on the court with them. So they both seem a little kind of see what's going to work here, try to figure out what's going to work. That works.
For sure. And this was very much like Sam Murray's other match, you know, where it was where we saw guys that were very close in game 1. Murray had that against John Goff before Sam really pulled away. It started to heat up, and it was the scores were similar.
Yep. And then I mean, is there any truth to the rumor that in that match earlier when things were a little tight and then there was a timeout call, did we see Sam go out there and guzzle some maple syrup?
He did. He has this special maple syrup. Timeout on the court. We'll take a break ourselves. We'll be back right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have 8-5 on our head pen scoreboard. Interesting timeout for Jordi Alonso at 5. You know, again, maybe something was going on with him that, you know, he really didn't feel good, you know what I mean?
I absolutely do. I actually think I saw him go over to his bag over there and switch gloves, and you know, like most of us when we play, you get that feeling that glove's a little wet and slippery. It's just in your head. Good side out, good timeout.
He got a hold of that, put the pressure on him.
Looking at that glove again. I think he's having an issue with the glove. Maybe it's brand new. It's not quite fitting his hand the way he wants.
Maybe Sam will help him, lend him one.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
I know I would.
Yeah.
I would. I'm always super nice to my opponents.
Sure you are. There's not a banana peel or anything in it when you let him use it. Man alive, that gets insane.
Wow.
What a rally. Uh-oh, that's got some spin on it.
Wow,
what a rally.
Right,
and the crowd goes wild here at center court.
Let's take a look. Look at this replay. Watch this cross court. Sam was on it. And he goes up top. What a great shot there. There's the mistake. He didn't need to go around the world. Just a ceiling ball would have been fine. That round the world came off this back wall, and it went all the way to like the dotted line. It forced Jordi to really move out of position.
Centered him up. Slowed the ball down, hitting all them walls, and
easy. See him do his
side
hands.
out. Yeah.
Let's
all you got to do.
Right
Hit it where they're not. Get the scoreboard caught up here. The head pen scoreboard is now correct. 5 serves 9. Jordi Alonso in the box.
Great serve. Sam thinks it was a screen. No call.
Wow.
Point 6.
Wow. Just a rocket serve. 6-9.
Now he's calling it a screen. That ball's not really going into the corner. The first one, I don't know if maybe Jake didn't see the angle, wasn't sure.
Well, it's one of those. You got a couple of bigger boys out there, so it's hard to see around them.
See that kid right there? That's
Jiminy Christmas. Look at this.
Jordi says, "Get that one, buddy."
Wow.
It can do.
What do we got going here, Dean?
We got a towel timeout sponsored by Zurich Foundation. You're going to see a lot of towel timeouts when Big Sam Murray's on the court. He played a match against Rocky in Maryland one time. 6 shirt changes Sam Murray was ordered to take. Now, what happened? Do you have 7 in the bag? What do you do? Do you go back to 1?
Yeah.
Do you go back to number 1 that dried out?
You hope it did. That actually brings up a good question. I've seen that question asked before about at what point does the referee have an obligation to have them switch shirts?
Well, it is a referee decision. In other words, a player can't. Well, they can ask, "Hey, can I come out and change my shirt?" And a lot of times the referee would say no right away because sometimes they may think it's also for another reason.
Gotcha.
And then so I've seen where the referee says no, and then like one more dive, now change your shirt. Like,
gotcha.
You're going to do it when I tell you can do it, not when you want to do it. So look at that's a bullet ace serve, 2 in a row. And we're at 9-9.
It's pretty amazing to watch.
Those drive serves are perfect.
You know, when you watch these guys, especially I've noticed it, especially with Jordy this weekend, is, you know, he's going along, doing great, and then all of a sudden he just kicks it in 1 or 2 more years.
No timeouts left for Jordy Alonso. It was 8-5 when he called his timeout, so it worked well in his favor. Remember I said something wasn't right. Pinch kill. Alonso with his first lead here in the match.
Yeah, whatever he did in that timeout seems to be working. Maybe there's some maple syrup somewhere for the big Canada to try to get him back on track. Ooh, screen call there? Must have been. (10-9) Alonso, second serve.
Well, this setup. That around the world doesn't. He doesn't win the point when he uses it. He's definitely got to rewatch some of this match and see that.
Yeah, especially at a point in when he's doesn't need to use it, if that makes sense. You know, he's not scrambling or whatever. It's just, you know, he hits it and allows his opponent to get back in the point.
Missed again. Murray tied it up. We're at a race to 5 here. So far, none of the top players played a tiebreaker yet.
So what's going through Murray's head right now, Dean?
You know, he's a tough character to read, to be honest. He's like you said before, he's extremely quiet. He plays amazing. What a great 3-wall. He plays just a very intelligent, very crisp game. And I use that word specifically. He swings well, he sets up well, and he usually makes really good decisions. So from here, I think that's got to be it. That should be a screen, second serve. I think what Sam Murray's trying to say is I need him on his second serve, like he's got, and I need to stay in the service box because Jordy's serve, you know, like I said before, 2 aces in a row. This might be tough. Good pickup, but a nice down the line. Down the line with money right there. That was fantastic.
Back to the basics.
Absolutely.
Straight in, straight out, keep it low.
So we're at 10-10, or is it 11? It's
10-10.
Yeah, because
should be.
Jordy was serving.
Yep. They both look like they're a little winded right now.
This is the last match of the night. I'm pretty excited about that. We got a party tonight.
Yes, we do.
We got to get all dappered up.
I don't know about that, but we do have live and silent auctions tonight. So, hey, I plan on getting in that wallet of yours.
Yeah. Okay.
We got a lot of cool, nice prizes.
All right. I'm a buyer.
That's what I like to hear.
Do you take stars? Can I pay you with Culligan water?
You might be able to.
Can I pay you with racquetballs? We got a lot of those.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm sure it's the green stuff. And the auction is it benefits the youth racquetball?
Correct.
Juniors.
Yep. All the monies
cause.
raised tonight will go to help support our junior programs, help them get to nationals, and
Is
all
there
of those
any
things.
Beast-made clothes?
Oh, I'm sure
Good.
they have.
Good. All right. We're at 12-10 now. Got a little quiet in here. Set up off the back. Well, what a great serve. 13. So you see, you said at 10-10, what is Murray kind of thinking? And like I said, just get 1 point.
There you go.
Stay in the service box. He's doing it now.
Found a serve that is serving him well. No pun intended right now.
Yeah, but he's dropping it to the right and to the forehand. And what that's doing is that's keeping Jordy very close.
Yep, forcing him to stay home. He can't jump it.
But a great wide angle pass. And now Jordy Alonso is back in the service box at 10-13.
Let's see if Sam can get a quick side out and get back in there.
Jordy hasn't served to the forehand. That's not a good serve. Screen. I would have liked to seen him throw one to the forehand.
Kind of the same thing that Murray was doing, keeping him honest. You know, look, he was sitting there waiting on that thing, jumped it.
Down the line, right there, what a return. 13-10 now.
This game is so much easier from this side of the glass, isn't it?
So, I love it. Tell ya.
I can play with any of them from this side.
And I don't miss a shot.
Yeah.
Everyone's good. I make fantastic decisions. There's that Z serve again. It's staying so wallpaper onto that back wall. Jordy's not even able to bop it and just to get a racket on it.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's working pretty well right now. Be curious to see if Jordy tries to jump this. It'd be a good time for Sam to go to that right side, like you were saying. Oh, and then he comes way out.
Sam skipped that one and left the door open for Jordy to walk in, and he did.
Jordy better make it happen right now, in my opinion. Otherwise, we could have some problems for him. Sam gets back in the box.
Ooh. Was it long?
No, it just wrapped around.
I thought it hit the back wall first. And that's an easy avoidable. So second game point opportunity here for Sam.
The only thing worse than getting hit by the ball is getting hit by the ball and it results in an avoidable against you.
That hurts. Yeah, it does hurt worse. Here's a nice setup off the side wall.
Look at that. Wow.
Was that?
Skipped it in, but man alive, that's some good gets.
Game number 1 in the books, 15-10, ladies and gentlemen. That was interesting. I tell you, I thought he rolled it. And the body language that Jordy had after taking that shot was positive. That's why I thought it was good.
Exactly.
So, good thing I'm not reffing because he sold it and I was buying. Game 1 in the books. Let's take a break. We'll be back for the start of game 2 right here on IRT Live.
I think one of the biggest things about Gearbox is just the quality and the reliability of their product. I know that no matter what I do, whatever product I choose, whatever racket I choose, I'm going to like it no matter what. It's something that's very comforting as a player to have a very consistent product in your hand every single practice session, match, after match. It's just really nice to have. My name's Bobby Horn. Don't make a mistake. Get yourself an M40 right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 getting ready to start. Dean Bear in the booth with Matt Miller. We are courtside chat with Matt. Matt, the local celebrity here in Fridley, Minnesota.
Yeah, now you're really stretching.
Fridley.
Now you're stretching the truth. They're just dumb enough to give me a microphone and an audience every now and again.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't give it to me, I just take it. Andre Sakuna signing a racquetball for one of the local juniors.
Gotta love it.
Awfully nice of him.
He's a junior. He looks pretty tall.
I know, he is.
Don't stand next to me.
No.
Game 2 getting ready here. Sam Murray skips it in. Point number 1 for Alonso.
So what's the key for Alonso this game? What's he got to do to get back in this match?
Better. He's got the screen serve. It has to be into that corner, and he needs to establish the serve to the right and roll the balls.
Yeah, that works pretty good too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's his key. So if you're coaching Sam Murray, what do you tell him?
Keep your foot up. Don't leave the door open for Jordy to serve well. Make your points yourself and continue to do what you do. What Sam does well is Sam retrieves the ball.
Yep.
Like you saw. I mean, he's out of position, and that ball's down the line, and he just Supermans it and gets it.
He's really, we call him Big Canada and stuff. What is he, 6'1", 6'2", something like that? But he just plays so much longer from just the way he I mean, I swear his arms are...
It says 6 feet.
6 feet, yeah.
On ProRacquetballStats.com.
Yeah.
Jordy's taller.
Yeah, but Sam plays taller than he is, if that makes any sense, you know?
Could you imagine if Sam shaved that beard? He might get balls that are like way far away from him.
He might be too fast. We might have to douse down the court. It'll set it on fire with that running. Score is 1-2. Mr. Murray in the box. With the wettest shirt in the whole county here. Holy smokes, that guy sweats.
Sweats the maple syrup.
Yes, I suppose you're
Fabio
right.
says it all the time. Good serve again. That's a good return right there. Here comes a setup for Jordy. Down the line, Sam can't get that one.
Shocking. We got a...
Yeah, towel timeout, sponsored by Zurich. This is where you should see the referee make him change his shirt. Because every single dive is going to result in a towel timeout.
Yep, and I have a feeling...
And we don't have a professional ref here. We have a player ref.
Yep.
So, and they're a little more lenient. A professional ref has got a different attitude and a different thought process.
Absolutely, and you know that Murray does not want to go breaker. Obviously, the less time on the court to try to save yourself for tomorrow, the better. So I have a feeling there'll be... Yeah, that's a beautiful shot.
There's some animation in Espanol.
Hopefully it's something we don't have to go back and beep out
No,
later.
FCC, think, kind of like think, I think he said.
Our off-camera friend is telling us that he was saying something similar to play smart, had down the line open and went for a shot.
Mensa.
Sure, I'll let you get away with that. 2-1 Alonso.
What a return.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Nobody's kidding you. So a question for you, Matt. The Hall of Fame festivities, is that live streamed on Minnesota Racquetball?
You know what? That's a really good question. I know we've talked about doing it in the past. The challenge is, as you know, when you're doing an event, is getting enough people to help. I mean, one or two people can't do everything.
What we can do, because I'm here for solutions.
Yeah.
We can bring one of our tripods, and you just got to set up a phone. Done deal.
That could be dangerous. It's at a restaurant facility that
No, just for the festivity, not the party, not the cocktail party, just for the ceremony, the induction, the speeches.
Hey, well, we're not going to tell you not to.
Okay.
What do we got going here? 3-2. What do we got? I've been slacking on my duties. 3-2.
Wow. But you see the body language from Jordy too, down 1 game to none. Losing 3-2. You don't see him. Do you see any negative body language?
No, he's still standing tall. He's not slumping his shoulders. He's not dropping his head when he loses a rally. You know, he's getting back in the box, concentrating on what he needs to do. I mean, that just goes to show you the mark of he's been there before, you know, right?
Look at that rollout.
Look at that.
What I would like to see him do is take a little more time in between his serves. You see, he's in the box already, 3, 2, and he's ready to go already. Take a little more time because that first serve, when he's doing the drive serve, because the serve is not in. You know, he's missing. So just take a little more time.
Yep.
And it might be just give yourself one more second and a deep breath, reset your mind.
Yep, I would agree. I mean, it showed on that serve. Although he didn't have to pay for it on the first return, you know, the first shot of Sam, he was a serve that was left out, and he was scrambling from get-go. And that's a beautiful pass right there.
Wow, he shot that from his shoulder.
Yeah, that's
shoulder height. Insane.
These guys, I swear, they're not human at times with the shots they pull. A little change of pace there.
Skipped in. Point Alonso. 4-3.
First lead of the game, I believe. Nope, second, actually. I think he was up 2-1 early.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Please hit the like button. Share our post. Oof.
Wow.
That's a smack re-kill.
See how low he got to drive that to the opposite corner?
It's getting pretty packed in here.
Yes, it is.
Let's tell everybody what we got going on tomorrow. Tomorrow we start at 9 a.m. Double semifinals, singles finals, doubles finals. We're running 4 in a row, back to back to back to back.
You guys are animals.
You'll be here.
You're animals, yep.
I hope you don't have any matches.
I got one, hopefully.
Have it at 6:15.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
PM.
Yeah.
On court 13.
On court 13, yeah.
See, even though Sam's not getting that serve in, he's letting them know, don't be so quick.
Quit trying to take that left at Albuquerque and getting ready for it. Look at that Bugs Bunny reference. Wow.
Nice shot. Again, he didn't swing too hard. He didn't really put a lot into that.
It's been a long day for all these players. You know? I mean, they both look a little, you know, they're not moving quite as crisp as they were this morning.
As Janet Jackson says, that's just the way it goes.
Sure. I'll give you that. Man, that Z serve is, it's almost illegal today for him.
Pablo, someone put in the chat box, hey, are you guys putting
5-4. Ace for Mr. Murray, making the score 6, serves 4.
Are you guys putting ads in the feed? Yes.
Doing exactly what you said. Referee calls that one good, and Mr. Murray thought it was skipped. Brings Jordy back in the box. 4 serves 6. See if he can't get back.
Good serve, but a better return.
See if Sam can't stretch his lead out a little bit here and take advantage of that Z serve that's been working pretty well.
Yeah, Jordy's got to clip that early like he did. There's a big setup off the back wall and a kill shot.
Nice little roll out there.
Thank you, everybody, for sharing, liking, sending stars today. Appreciate it.
This is a new serve.
Yeah, and I like it. Look at the return it's getting.
Oh, and then he does that. Oh.
Pinch kill. Sidewall, front wall. Good wall. Sidewall. See? Sidewall, front wall.
Brings him to within 1. 5 serve 6. Interesting. He's kind of switching up that serve a little bit here. You know, I noticed on the last return of serve.
Oh, he's calling 2 bounces on himself. Sam was looking for it. Looked very close. Oh, Sam Ryder's going to get himself shot. You can answer that one, Matt.
Sam Ryder. Listen to that guy.
Yeah, he always says he sponsors tournaments in Minnesota and doubles, and where is he? Vegas, probably, at the table.
Yeah.
Sitting at a slot machine.
Yeah, I noticed the last couple of return of serves for Jordy, he's been kind of leaning on both his legs and almost like he's tired or something, you know, and he switched to that lob serve instead of drive serve, and I wonder if he's trying to conserve some energy or if he's maybe feeling a little let's see if he does it. Maybe I just didn't recognize his setup before, but
sometimes you play in a guy like Sam Murray who's a power player, and you don't want to give him some of your power.
Right between the legs there to the ceiling and around the world we go.
Nice shot right there.
Much like a goaltender in hockey's best friend is the pipe. What's your best friend on the court? The crack.
The crack. I love those ones that hit the back wall and roll.
Yeah.
I mean those every time.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that to the forehand. Great shot there.
Came up just a little short. Still, we've been knotted on 6-5 for a few rotations here. Let's see if one of these guys can't get a couple points and put a little pressure on the other player.
Bad shot selection by Jordy. He really should be angry at himself, and should be lucky he got out of that with a replay.
Now you said it earlier, and my memory is not the best, as we know. Have these two ever played?
Not on IRT Pro Stops.
Okay.
I wouldn't imagine. I don't believe Sam Murray played in any WRT events, but internationally they may have met. They are similar in age, meaning when I looked, I think it was 30 and 28 or 26. Let's see, 24 and 28, so close, so probably not. So I don't know if they ever met on a competitive level.
Okay.
That I'm aware of.
And now Jordy seems to be going back to what in the world? That hit a bunch of walls.
And the floor.
And yeah.
Well, like I said, I think both of these players right now, because we, like you said, we had about 6 or 7 side outs where no points have scored. I don't think they are focused as well as they need to be. And I think it's going to take one really good rally for one of the players to really set himself distance from the other one. So we'll see. See the pinch, how high it's staying up? Even on Jordy, the pinch is staying up. Point by Murray right there, but not a good rally. So what I'm looking for is, again, going back to what we said about Sam Murray, what he does well, that crispness of play, that really good decision making. I think if he has some of those rallies, that will set him apart in difference from him and Jordy Alonso.
Right, there you right there. That was, back to basics, straight in, straight out,
Very good serve.
Starts with a great serve. We got a timeout on the floor.
Timeout on the court. We'll take a break, too. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Our YDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever.
Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys are so anxious to get back at it, they didn't wait for us to pot up all the way,
That's
or whatever
okay.
the technical term is.
That's okay. We got it. Thank
Pot
you.
up.
Thank you, Nico, for the stars. We appreciate that. Nico is from San Luis Potosí.
Boy, that Z serve's been Oh,
wow.
That was beautiful.
I mean, how far to the right was Jordy leaning? So decision making, basics, and what happened? Sam Murray just stepped.
Hit it where you ain't.
Creeping, and now he's here at 10, double digits for Sam Murray.
Right back to that Z serve till he figures something out with that. I'd hit that till your arm falls off. Look at that. 39 3/4 feet.
And he rips it into the corner for a winner. We're at 11-5. Once subiendo 5.
Look at you.
I hang out
Fancy
with Fabio.
stuff, yeah.
Well, we have a lot of Spanish people that don't speak English, but they watch.
See how he went to the right there?
Yeah, but he said second serve, so it was. Parlez-vous français? Oh, you got a racket on that.
Yeah. I guess that dotted line on the court is just a suggestion, huh?
No, that's a rule.
Yeah, he was definitely flirting with the old dotted line.
He was close. Jake was all over that.
See, I've noticed.
Ooh,
I mean, look at you
reverse
see
pinch in
notice the
corner.
difference. I mean, a couple of things I've seen from Sam is when he's going rally, he's just going down the lines, and then when he goes to that pinch, he's really hitting it tight.
Yeah,
you know,
his foot's on the gas pedal
yeah,
right now.
he wants to get out of
He's
here.
not shifting down either. I mean, look.
There you go. There again. Look how tight that is in that corner. 12-5. He wants to get out of here. He knows we got some good food at the banquet.
Oh, we're eating?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Starving.
Yeah.
I'm starving more.
Well, you should be. I mean, you're still injured from falling on that ice. My goodness.
Oh, we're never going to hear the end of it.
No, you're not.
Good.
You're
Set up off the back wall. There's Jordy Alonso. Skipped it in. Point 13. 2 away.
Jordy looks tired. To say that, you know, we talked about his body language earlier.
It's negative now,
yeah.
the body language. Hola, Alcides Bernal from Chicago.
Hopefully he's sitting here watching with old Danny Ortega out there.
Ooh,
look at that.
Rip. I think Jake has a ball. Yes, he's got it.
Jordy was wishing that would have happened one rally previous or one swing previous.
That did not happen. 4 matches on the docket tomorrow, all high level. Doubles semifinals, doubles semifinals, singles finals, doubles finals. Get right there again. Good decision right there. Nice shot selection. I was worried he was going to try to go behind him onto the left. Sam was standing there. Sam gave it up. He said, "I'm not going to. If he hits a good one, I'm not going to get it."
Best part about all those matches you just talked about for tomorrow is it's completely free to come in here and watch this. So
Jordy thinks he got that one. So if you're in Minnesota, you're in Wisconsin, you want to take a ride, drive on over. Just tell the front desk, you know Matt.
yeah, that'll get you far. They might give you a mop and a broom and say help clean.
See, Sam changed that Z serve. You know, you see that it's hitting the back wall first, spinning down.
I mean, that's just as effective as going to the right. Jordy's got.
I think he had that ball.
If he's going to keep.
He had it. It looked like it was past him.
You know what they say? You're going to beg that much, we're going to get you a cup and a monkey, right?
Okay. I don't know. I don't want to talk about monkeys.
Well, why? You were
Match
playing
point number 1 today coming up right here. Sam Murray, Z serve. No, goes to the left and a flat rollout. He says, "You don't think I can get that one? Watch that one."
You were playing with the little baby kangaroo earlier, I saw. That was kind of cool.
That is cute. That is cool. Someone on my Facebook said, "Oh, where are you?" I said, "Australia." She goes, "Oh, you." She used the S word. Sam does it to himself right back. Match point number 2. I said, "No, I'm in Minnesota." Well, who expects to go to Minnesota to see a baby kangaroo? Come on.
Yeah, that's what you get when you invite the Hansons up from Iowa.
Match point number 2, Sam Murray going back to the Z serve. Let's see if he hits the back wall first or the side wall. On that way. Forehand setup. Winner. Down the line.
There we go.
Jordy can't catch up to it. Game number 2's in the books. 15-10, 15-5. The finals are set. Number 1, Sam Murray against number 3, Andres Acuna. That's the singles finals. Let's tell you real quick. We're going to start off the morning with the doubles, and we're going to have a 9 a.m. match. It's going to be Alonso Acuna, Bredenbeck. Following that will be Ledoux and Murray versus Goth and Hansen. Following that will be Acuna Murray finals, and then we'll have the doubles finals right after that. So players are going to have a party tonight. They're going to have to sleep. They're going to have to rest, and they're going to have to be here at the crack of dawn tomorrow. Matt, what do you think? Day number 2 in the books. Your thoughts?
Well, I think that things kind of going to script. I mean, outside of the number 2 losing his match, you know, the seedings, the rankings are going as they are. It's been some phenomenal action. I think tonight at our Hall of Fame banquet and honoring and the party we're going to have tonight should be a good time. Hopefully these guys will get the rest they need so that we can still experience the high-level racquetball tomorrow.
Absolutely. Well, that's a wrap. Today we did 6 matches, 4 quarterfinals, 2 semifinals. For Dean Baer, for Pablo Faje, and Matt Miller helping us out today. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for the stars. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Time, right here in Fridley, Minnesota on IRT Live. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
I think one of the biggest things about Gearbox is just the quality and the reliability of